hope you're enjoying this set of little videos I've put together for you. This is going to be 2 8x8 pocket pages that I completed after I did my Traveler's Notebook insert. So I'm going to start by cutting down the 4x4 blocks I need for each of my pocket pages. I chose the full sheets of pattern paper to cut down because I really liked this collection with these photos of my niece, and so I decided that that was what I wanted to work on next instead of a larger page. So now I'm just matching up the 4x4 patterns with my photos that I want to use. I'm just popping them underneath all of the different photos. This particular set of photos, there's a couple dark ones, and I want to try to brighten up this spread a little bit because the dark photos are really cute, but they're dark. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a title page, which I don't usually do in this particular album. For those of you who maybe don't watch my channel a whole lot, this is an 8x8 pocket album I'm doing of my niece, her first 6 months, and it's for her parents to have at their house, just because, you know, I scrapbook and my sister-in-law doesn't, but she loves what I do, so I've been slowly working my way through this album, and I'd really like to finish it because I'm going to go visit them in the middle of October, so if I can get it finished, then yeah, I can take it with me to them. So I'm going to go ahead and put December memories down on this card here using the thickers from Dear Lizzie and these Ellie Studio words, and I'm going to use my T-square ruler to get everything straight and lines up the way that I would like it. So I chose this little strip for the top and these 2 acetate hearts and this little floral to decorate this card with, and I'm just going to get everything inked up with some Hickory Smoke Distress ink, and then move on to the next part, or the next card. This is video number 3 for today, guys. And I needed to use my little stapler to go ahead and put those hearts down, and I was nice enough to do it off camera, so it seemed silly to try to keep, you know, empty desk. Next picture is this one, which is a bit dark, and I'm going to go through and use up some of these banner pieces. I like my 8x8 pages to be, well, unlike this was pretty much any kind of pocket page where it's like a complete spread across. It's kind of funny, but because I'm not like that in any other project I ever do. But for this one in particular, I want the 2 pages to coordinate and work together when you flip through it. So yeah, kind of not my normal way of dealing with things, but hey. So yeah, I'm just going to add this banner with a stapler, and then I decided I want to pull in these little asterisks that are part of the thicker set, and I'm going to go and try to use up some of these little word strips that were part of the kit. I know I'm going to still end up with lots left over, but that's okay, because they're word strips and you can always use word strips, right? Right, okay. So I'm just going to trim this up. Some of these are on sticker paper, and some of them were like printable cut-aparts. So, well, they were all cut-aparts, but some of them were on sticker paper and some of them were printed at home. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and add some staples and then move on to my next card. Oh, except it needs some Hickory Smoke. Wait, did I ink it? Oh, I inked it already. Okay, next card. This card is going to be slightly football themed, ever so slightly. Only because I wanted to, this photo is a picture of my niece and my sister-in-law and my brother, and my niece and my sister-in-law wearing their Steeler colors. So I wasn't going to make this like this random Steeler card, but I did want to put a little more yellow on it than maybe is on the other pages. And then I decided to use a clear, I started out thinking I want to use this acetate arrow, which I do really like, but it's pointing the wrong way, and I didn't like the idea that it was pointing like off the page. So I'm going to use it on the next card over. And I liked the stars, and I actually do end up kind of using the stars to be, again, but I decided on this little speech bubble. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of lettering underneath the speech bubble. And so I went ahead and made it say, "Go Steelers," because, you know, why not? And now I did add that little strip that had the little stars on it. And then this one, I'm going to give it a white border. I'm going to make these, I made all of these cards fairly easy and simple. I usually do because the photos are, I had them all printed at 3x4. And some of them, you know, if they were Instagram edits or something like that, they'll be a little bit smaller than that once I cut away the white parts. But that doesn't leave, you know, 4x4 card that gives you about an inch of space to decorate with. So I have gotten really good at keeping these cards and this album somewhat simple. A couple pages I've done a little bit more embellishing and things. So this is where I'm going to put that Good Times because it's super cute and it worked right there. And then, so on my desk, I always have these little glass jars. They're antique fingertip basket bowls, if that makes sense. They're they are little dishes that used to be on old tables, and people would use them to dip their fingers in between courses of a meal to clean them. Crazy. But yeah, so I have a whole set of these antique glass finger bowls. And I keep them kind of strewn all over my scrapbook desk, and they hold all kinds of just little stuff. I'm sure you've seen them before. And so, but I have this one that is just bits and bobs. Like there's a thimble in there, and there's just little bits and pieces of things. And so, I kind of tend to go through them when I'm missing something. So I felt like this card was missing a little bit of something. And I decided to go ahead and look through it. And I grabbed these gold sequins. These were from a Maggie Holmes Carousel Embellishment Kit. They're the last little bits that I have of them. And they didn't stick. The sticky part that's supposed to stick to the back of the sequin didn't stick to the back of the sequin at all. So I had to re-glue them down. But I was happy because I used all of them. And now they're gone. So then this is going to be the next page, and I'm going to start with my photo, of course, and I'm going to add a lot of the same elements that I was adding to the first page. I'm going to add a little bit more of this branding strip that has these cute little flowers on it to bring those into the other side. I have the first page off to the right where I can kind of reference it and make sure that both sides have continuity and elements that kind of flow through between the two of them. So we're going to go ahead and add some of the sequins right here as well. So pretty. And then I think this side turned out was a little bit quicker maybe than the other one. I don't remember. I knew that for this photo I had an acetate word that said loved, and I knew it was there. I was pulling it. I knew exactly where it was. And I'm going to use it across the bottom of this page, and I think this might be my favorite card. Super simple, but that acetate piece was so cute, and it worked just perfectly right there with the staples and a little bit of ink, of course. And then the one at the top, I'm going to go ahead and create some banners, and I thought about using the acetate heart, and my son stole my scissors. He does that. He's usually in the room with me, and if he's not working on school, he's usually working on a project of some kind. He's a little bit of a budding artist. He also occasionally hacks my YouTube channel, so if you see any odd videos, yep, that's him. Sometimes I delete them, but sometimes they're super cute, and I leave them there, you know. So anyway, he's done a scrapbooking process video on my channel too. So he is very much interested in what his mommy does. and he's 11, and I let him just be interested, and he can join me whenever he likes. So this card is a picture of my brother sleeping with his little girl, and I am going to add all these banners off to the right, and then I'm going to add some title work to the bottom. And the last card on this page is going to be a filler card. It's just going to have this huge, big flower cluster, and then that will complete this side of the page. So I hope you like my little YouTube experiment for today. You can find a whole playlist that has all the different videos showing step-by-step how I used up all of these kits. And yeah, I hope you'll take a peek and take a look and see how I did this. I'm still kind of working. So this is the third video and in the series, and then there's one more that will be cards that will be coming up later this evening, or if you're watching this afterwards, it will be just right there next in the playlist. So you can go ahead and go to the playlist, and you can just start at the beginning and watch all the way through, which is super fun. I've been flexing my YouTube crafty muscles and playing with some of the different features and some of the different things that I can do for my subscribers, different types of elements, and to make watching my videos easier, to make them more subscriber friendly and all that. So I would really love to hear any kind of feedback you have. Of course, this is the first time I've done this, and I will continue. I did one more similar to this, and I made it all one big giant huge video. So this one I broke up into all different pieces or parts, and I'd love for you to let me know what you think of that, if you like it broken up into sections, or if you like it in one big giant video. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and slip these pockets in to the pages, and then these two will be done. And the next thing that will be up is I went ahead and made some cards from what I had left from this kit. So I hope you'll stick around and watch the next video, and if you're watching this when it went live, give me a little bit and it'll be up later this evening. Have a wonderful day. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I would love, love, love for you to subscribe and stick around for more videos. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.